Santos. Danilo.
Clearly not happy with that. Vinicius Junior. Looking to break at pace.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cuts out the pass. Now it's Dabur. Solomon. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Looks across and plays it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Solomon. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. Across it goes. Brilliantly cut out. Estevan. Oh, perfectly measured that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Up towards the front line. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bremer. Santos. Marquinhos. Santos. Estevan. Rafinha. Done delicately. And that has been clubbed away. Solomon. Natko puts his foot on the gas. Great ball if he can get there. That has been knocked... Oh, they could be caught out here! Danilo gets it clear. That is good strength. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bremer makes the interception. Cleared away. Estevan. Great work on the overlap. Peretz. Natko. Dasha. Dabur chasing after it. Gets it away. Natko. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Marquinhos can get it clear. And he's heaved it away. Nicely intercepted. Dagani. Bruno Guimaraes forwards and with intent. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That'll be a throw. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. It's an inviting looking ball that. Danilo. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Israel have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Dasha goes on a run down the left wing. Bruno Guimaraes.
Danilo.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he cuts out the supply. Bremer.
Fabinho. Marquinhos. Quality ball.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior.
That is a brilliant interception.
Peretz.
Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes.
Danilo. Dasha.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short.
Santos. Marquinhos. Danilo.
Bremer.
Fabinho.
Solomon! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
He's shifting through the gears here. Zahavi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Rafinha.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's Zahavi. Zahavi looking for a runner. And he's there to get it away. Out to the right. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Natko. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's offside. Yes, it is. Natko. Well read, nice interception. Santos, gently done. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Danilo. Marquinhos.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
Dabor.
And here's the chance to counter. Natko played it again.
Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer.
Danilo.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Santos moved on forwards.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Santos. Marquinhos aim forwards. Santos. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a climb! Goal, Brazil!
Brazil ball, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Now it's Dabur. That's going to go a long way. And play for a throw. Tries to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior calmly anticipates. Perez. Dabur. Natko. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Perez. Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Zahavi. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. The cross. It's Natko! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Zahavi concedes a free kick for that. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Vinicius Junior quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Esteval. That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. And if you have just joined, Brazil have a free kick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's a good ball. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Solomon. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Esteval. Played out wide. Does really well there, strong defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's really well cleared.
Israel have reclaimed it. And here's Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior. Danilo.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Perez.
Rafinha shapes to shoot.
That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. Aim forwards. Zahavi.
Oh, good chance for a shot! Sticks it away!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Rafinha.
Vinicius, it's Vinicius! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha.
Nice control. Danilo.
Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Solomon gently done. Marquinhos. Danilo, now he's off and running. Rafinha. And that was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Danilo.
Dash up, does really well to win the ball there.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Solomon.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Solomon is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Moved on forwards. Santos shifted upfield. Santos, and it's played forward. Now it's Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Solomon. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Caresses it through. Danilo flashes it across. Natko gently done. And the counter is on. Zahavi going full steam ahead down the left flank. Danilo wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. And it's Zahavi. He's found a way through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's free, he has got space. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, oh, good-looking ball. Over to the left. Incoming delivery. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And straight into the wall. Rafinha. Played in by Santos. That has been knocked clear. Solomon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fabinho. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Santos. Rafinha. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dabur is onto it in a flash. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. Out towards the flank. Danilo with the cross. That's been drilled forward. Oh, they can break here. Solomon. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Sahavi. Danilo. So look and place it forward. Marquinhos with the clearance. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And it's Danilo. That's very neat. And the shot! Moved on forwards. Referee's given a throw. Sahavi. And that could set him on his way. Dabur. Cleared without complication. Driven forward. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Santos. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Defending of the desperate variety. Santos. Ambitious ball here. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Brazil take the lead. Dabur, now he's off and running. Santos. Santos. Fabinho. Does really well to win the ball there. Solomon, chance here to counter. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, throw in. Oh, that it shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Can he deliver?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Up towards the front line.
Bremer cuts out the pass.
Marquinhos. Santos. Marquinhos. Santos.
Danilo chasing after it.
Dagani.
Dagani, nicely aimed pass.
Santos. Danilo.
Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer shifted upfield.
Santos. Danilo.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Santos.
Could be danger here. Now, can he find a finish?
Santos! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This great chance!
And it's Natko. Natko. And here's Zahavi.
Half-time getting close now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Rafinha is onto this.
Goes for a shot!
Bruno Guimaraes.
Santos. Santos. Oh, good take in a good area.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Peretz. Aimed in towards the centre.
And it's been played through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rafinha.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dagano is there, and he can get that clear. It's a throw-in. There are a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Natko forwards and with intent. Zahavi in acres of space out wide. Santos. Marquinhos aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Natko, and now the breakaway.
Dabor.
Santos. Santos, that's really well manoeuvred.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. And here's Rafinha. He's well positioned here.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marquinhos. Santos. Santos. Esteval.
And it's lofted through here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho played into space.
Gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now.
Solomon providing an outlet on that flank.
Zahavi.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Santos.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely shaped ball.
And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rafinha
Goes short.
He is just caressing the ball.
Looking for a decent ball in.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Long ball looking to counter.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Busquets. Natko. Sahavi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Solomon. Delivered in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Santos. That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways.
It's a mighty effort!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Played into space.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Is onto it in a flash.
Esteval.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Fabinho makes the interception. Bruno Guimaraes.
Danilo.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Turns and goes back. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's an imaginative pass. That has been knocked clear.
And it's played forward.
And that is out of play.
Danilo.
Bremer.
Danilo. Fabinho.
That has been cut short.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Into the channel.
Swings it across.
That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Lofted upfield. Well read, nice interception. Picks it up out wide.
And it's hoisted clear. Peretz. That's been drilled forward. Vinicius Junior. Peretz.
Aim forwards. Fabinho gets over and intercepts. Bremer.
Danilo.
Bremer.
Danilo.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Out to the right.
Nicely intercepted. Sahavi. Dasha. Clipped into space. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Fabinho. Rafinha, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Danilo. Danilo in acres of space out wide. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Zahavi with the clearance. Fabinho. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Santos picks it up now. A chance to play it in. Only partially clear. Sahavi moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Fabinho. Santos. Fabinho. Santos played towards the other side. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That'll be a throw-in. Cleared away. Dabur looks to get on the end of this. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha chips it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Does really well to win the ball there. Peretz moved on forwards. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Santos. Strong running down that left flank. Out for a throw. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. No way through, so back it comes. Out to the left it goes. Chooses to go back. Peretz. And they can counter here. Santos. Rafinha, and it's Danilo. Danilo opts, takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And they've got a throw. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking here to chip it through. Tries to get it clear. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. That has been knocked clear, and that's been won straight back. Oh, it's come loose. Dabor. Solomon. Lobbed in behind. Played back in. Dabor!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Solomon, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He can get that clear. And it's Zahavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha. Dagani wins the duel this time. Zahavi. Searching pass he's played there. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Natko shifted upfield. Danilo. Oh, a delicate chip through. Not quite on the same wavelength. Natko, now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Dasha cuts it out. Natko. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Santos. Over to the left. Does really well to win the ball there. Gets good distance on it. Rafinha. Spread out to the left. Santos. Proves too strong. It's a loose ball. Santos with a definite foul there. Dagani. That's a look and plays it forward. Nicely intercepted. Santos. Santos moved on forwards. Bremer. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's hoisted clear. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Dabur forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get free. Played out to the right. Rafinha is having a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Danilo.
Well, what we're seeing here is a recipe for winding up your supporters. They're over-elaborating on the ball when someone should be taking responsibility to release it forward. You can sense the frustration all round.
Might be dangerous. There's the shot! Played in by Santos. And out it comes again. Very nicely done. Tries to get it clear. Could move up a gear here. He's through here. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fabinho. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Danger averted for now. Decent progress down the left. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha with the short one. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's found him in space. Rafinha. Solomon. Esteval. Takes the shot! Can he stop it going out? And it's Zahavi. And he's Dabur! And well, that is asking for trouble. Guimaraes. Danilo. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Santos. The ball is loose and the chip. And the finish! And reclaimed it in a decent chance! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And he's straight offside. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabinho. Santos. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they've got rid. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Peretz. Dabor. Bremer gets across to intercept that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the right. And it's Danilo. Danilo with the cross.
He's got options in the... Up he goes!
That was very necessary.
Dasha, a good-looking ball.
And he cuts out the supply.
Chance, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafinha plays it short.
A chance to play it in. Well, the clearance is short. In with the challenge. Sahabi.
Now it's Sahabi. Danilo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Danilo.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has been cut short.
Danilo.
Danilo gently done. Brazil desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here.
There are a few waiting for it.
Danilo with the cross. Bremer forwards and with intent. Esteval. It's run loose here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Danilo closing in on goal. There's the shot! And that has been cleared.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. Played into them, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end. Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And back to the keeper they go. Bremer moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined.
Peretz. Looking for a decent ball in. And he has been fouled there.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Not the most accurate pass. Does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And he thumps it clear.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dabor! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Dagani knocks it out wide.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rafinha. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield.
Played out to the right.
That's going to go a long way. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Vinicius Junior.
He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Santos really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Danilo.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. What a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bruno Guimaraes really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior.
What's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Rafinha! Cleared without complication.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Danilo. Santos. And here's Rafinha.
And he's on his way. Rafinha!
Oh, should have put that away.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Have it back and can go again. Aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rafinha wins the duel this time.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fabinho. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Zahavi, it's a delicate pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Dagani cuts out the pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Peretz.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Fabinho clears it away.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's tidy.
Rafinha.
He's in. It's Vinicius! This time, surely! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Played down the flank. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Estevan. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Shot a goal!
Lacking in accuracy.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Out to the left it goes.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Played back to the goalkeeper.
Natko. Israel cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafinha. He has found the way through.
Dash up with the clearance.
Great chance! He's trying his best.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
And he's managed to get free.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Israel really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rafinha given the lift of his goal. It's a good run down the right. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That is lovely. Needs a quality cross. Zahavi.
And it's Natko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bruno Guimaraes. Solomon.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Zahavi.
Israel really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Plays it through. Santos.
Oh, it's played into the area.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Searching ball out wide.
It's come to nothing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Marquinhos gently done.
He'll try to keep this alive. Moved on forwards.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Estevan. Danilo. Oh, nice touch.
Zahavi wins the duel this time.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Calmly anticipates.
Santos.
He's in a good...
Rafinha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Solomon forwards and with intent. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards.
Marquinhos gets it away.
And here's Zahavi. It's a loose ball.
And he's there to clear it. Final seconds, this has to be it.
Solomon, nicely shaped cross.
And that has been clubbed away.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha.
Danilo.
And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Dagani getting this one clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's hoisted clear. Perez. Solomon do have a chance to counter here. Solomon chips it through. Will be a throw-in. Showing good feet. They need to get it in quick. Oh, that's neat. And it's Natko. Nice control. Shapes to shoot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And there goes the final whistle. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brazil really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.